Hello everyone and welcome back to F1 Championship Edition. Now do not worry, it wasn't a one episode wonder. The first episode of this has done so well, I'm going to milk it for everything it's worth. But yes, all is good. We shall advance time, see what's... Well, we know what's happening, don't we? We've got the Malaysian Grand Prix. Like, it's not hard to shock, it probably even says it in the title. But Renault looking to be ambitious. Or anticipate. I can't read. But anyway, just go to the Grand Prix.
We're in Sepang, Malaysia for another scintillating hour of Formula One qualifying. Everything is ready, so without further ado, let's get on with session one. It's Thiago Monteiro who is first out on circuit.
I swear the back marker first out on circuit, innit? Right, so we'll just get on with it. We'll advance time a little bit, just so I do that so I've got a bit of a benchmark. So I kind of know where I'm at. And I know how much time I need to gain. But as usual, the goal is to just get out of Q1. It's a bit of an ambitious goal, I will not lie. But it's definitely doable, because I think there'll be some tracks where the AI are definitely slower than us, and because that just tends to happen on most older games. But we have taken a little, my lord, we have taken a bit too much curb there, and we have invalidated our lap. So we'll just draw and we spun it. Do you know, I'd slowed down at this point. And we almost take out our brother team. Oh, Ferrari, I apologise. Actually, I'm not really that bothered. You can win anyway. Or we're holding up a BMW. Who could just come... The problem being is on older games, they tend to just either launch it up the inside or just like stick to the racing. Wait, how many cars have come out at once? You want to have a word with your damn engineers. But anyway, we do start our actual fast lap. That was a little test. We were just testing where the bumps were and things. Oh, clean. It's not competitive at all. Not yet. Neither are we though, however, but we do get a decent little run through turns 1 and 2, 3. Out of the final corner now, because clearly there was nothing to report. But yeah, we'll come across the line. Where is this benchmark lap going to put us? 20th. Oh my lord, you know, I won't even lie to you, I generally thought that was not a bad lap either. But we are ahead of our teammate. And Albers, but I'm not entirely sure that's something to be singing and dancing about. Slow all sectors really, we're struggling a bit. But the problem is I've come out and the issue we've got is you can't complete a lap. Your time, you just go back to the garage once the clock hits 0, so you can't finish a lap, so we are going to be starting 20th.
A few moments with the second knockout session where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11.
Here we are again in stunning Kuala Lumpur, the location of the Malaysian Grand Prix. Sepang, on the outskirts of the capital, was designed to be a great challenge for the drivers, with wide sweeping bends, high-speed sections and tighter corners to create overtaking opportunities. The Malaysian Grand Prix is one of the most physically demanding events on the F1 calendar. Conditions are just about perfect here today. Clear skies and perfect temperatures on and off the track. The forecast is also good, and we expect it to stay like this for the whole race. Lining up on pole is Fernando Alonso. Jenson Button is alongside him on the front row. Third is Michael Schumacher. Fourth is Kimi Räikkönen. Row 3 and 5th place for Giancarlo Fisichella. Juan Pablo Montoya takes 6th. Rosberg lines up in 7th. 8th is Mark Webber.
Right, on the grid now. Realistically, going backwards is not an option because there's only Hours and Takuma Sato. So yeah, we just need a good start. We can't get a lightning quick start. It's a long run to turn 1. Slipstream could play a massive factor here. And he just opened the door for us to go past in that Toro Rosso. There's a Ferrari low down there. That is Felipe Massa. But we'll come steaming towards turn 1. On this game, it is incredibly difficult to just throw it up the inside. Because they all break so late anyway, that we are just carving our way through here. Gotta go to Montero, showing our people how it's done, showing us that we do deserve better seats in this rusty ass no, it's not the Toro Rosso. No, it's not just Scooter rear. What am I on about? Whoa, up the inside. Is that... Oh, we've lost the front. No, we haven't lost. Have we lost the front wing or is it damaged? We're in a Super Aguri, by the way, not a Scooter rear Toro Rosso. Oh... Montero with a podium finish, you on crack? Oh, we're running wide. Right, we've got Barrichello behind us. Is the front wing going to cost us any time? There's not a lot of downforce on this cut anyway, so I doubt it. Alonso leading the Grand Prix. We've got Button second. Schumacher third. I don't even know why I'm talking this because you can probably hear it. But a decent little run. The front wing doesn't seem to have caused any aero changes, which probably says more about the car than it does the damage. But that's Barrichello just flying up the inside. There's no point in fighting these too much. I'd say 16th and above at any race is probably going to be a good one for us. Fingers crossed a few people will explode and then we can maybe sneak a couple of positions later on in the race. But we can pray, Oh, I thought I'd pause the microphone then. It's not flashing. Ooh, Barrichello, that's no wonder you didn't win no titles at Ferrari with that speed. No, you're right, it's not going to be unlucky for me, boy. Apologies, little bump of wheels. That's alright, little love tap. Just letting them know we're there. But we're now coming to finish lap 2 and start lap 3, because I can count. But yeah, we're going to start a couple of cars in the pits now, because we are in, what, 6th? Is that? Yeah, 6th. Points down to 8th, remember. I will just drum that into everyone, because there'll be a time this season where I'll finish 9th, thinking we're getting 2 points, and then get a rude awakening. But we have got Takuma Sato behind us. What is the gap? Because I'm worried they're going to change the front wing in the pit stop. So what's the gap to Sato? The main goal is to finish ahead of Takuma Sato. I'm not sure what the gap is. That's the slowest entry into a pit lane ever. But I think I spun there in practice or qualifying, trying to come into... I don't do practice, I'm lying to you. I think I spun there in qualifying. Because there's a bump right on the line. Quite drags coming down here, doesn't it? Just to talk amongst yourselves. But are they going to change the front? There's no front wing, so they're not going to change it. Lord, thank you. X, square buttons, all of them. Square, circle, RT, LT, double touch. 1 touch, 2 touch, what do you want? 8.3, do you know what? I will take that. Our first ever stop was 8.5, so we are progressing as a team. But we come out, we've got 2 to go. We have lost out of Barrichello. We have got Ralph Schumacher behind us. However, I know it's going to sound boring. I will be more than happy with P12. Because that will massively help. Like, constructors as well. That will massively help us. Not finish last. Just mainly the aim. But yeah, we have got Ralph Schumacher in that Toyota just behind us. So, fingers crossed, what are you saying? They've reached a good heat. We're about to bring the heat too. No, we ain't bringing it. Ooh. I tell you what, my bottom was flapping when we nearly went there. But we are coming down to the second to last straight.
Alonso has started his final lap. Second is Schumacher.
Incident, sector 3. It's under yellow flag.
Sector 3 there's an incident. We're going to gain a position here? It's in sector 3. Although sometimes it's in sector 1 and he'll say it's in sector 3. So I'm not entirely sure he's looking at the screen. But P11, so we have gained a position. So I'm not sure who's retired. Clean with a... He's not getting put right, so there's some oil on track. Now this is always a worrying flag. Because sometimes it's just not online. But your heart tells you don't stay on the racing line. I think that might have been it. I think it was fading. But we have got Ralph behind. He's not really... He's 2 tenths back, but he's not really hounding us at all. But I will be aware of the late braking that they do attempt. Because sometimes they will just fuzz it on the inside without absolutely no warning. I like they appear as well. I like there and like all up in your grill. But we're coming down to the second to last corner before we go on to the straight. And how close is Ralph? Alonso wins the Grand Prix. Good old 10 points for the big boy. Don't know why I said it like that. Schumacher finishing in second. Fair play to the boy. But Ralph Schumacher causing no problems to us. It wasn't really... Oh, he's right there. So good run out of the final corner. That Toyota will be a lot quicker than us in a straight line because this Honda engine is a heap. And we do cross the line and we finish P12. I'm happy with P12. I will take P12. These little results like that, points are not going to come to us at all. They just don't.
The Sepang International Circuit has again been a wonderful venue for Formula One racing. It's typical of the Herman Tilke circuits of the modern era. It's been on the Formula One calendar since 1999 and it's maturing very nicely as the drivers and teams get used to that sharp turn 1 and the extended long straights. Very technical in sections with sweeping left and right bends that have the weight shifting around the car. It's always exciting to watch an F1 car driven in anger around here. We've enjoyed it, we hope you have too. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time in Australia at Albert Park for round 3. Until then, take care.
So championship standings after 2 Grand Prix are Raikkonen leads by 1 point to Fernando Alonso. Fisichella came through, I ain't really give you a chance. But yeah, Raikkonen leads the championship. Obviously we're in 16th, no points, but that's still a decent, like, it's good. We're ahead of Villeneuve, who is just, he never really was the same for him after 97, was it? But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, I should say, please like and subscribe. And yes, I'm sure I shall see you in the next one. Oh, hang on, we're going to check the email box. Oh, come on, they hadn't even seen an asset like me. What was that bang downstairs? I'm home alone as well. Anyway, I'll see you later. If you don't get a second, third episode, I've died. So ciao, ciao.